Okay, quick topic. Words to live by. Go!
Life is short and sadistic, so make love to it like a one-eyed double agent.
Always run in the opposite direction of loud noises.
There's always time for more science.
Never go anywhere without written instructions.
Mine was try not to be a jerk, but I'm really liking that thing about the sadistic midgets.
Welcome to Game Spoils, Poker Night 2 at a glance. Yeah, I like that formatting. Poker Night 2 is the sequel to, well, the first Poker Night, Night at the Inventory. I think it's the full title. And, like the first one, it's all about the banter. Except we have a different lineup of characters. And a few new mechanics, which I will be explaining. The first of the new characters is Brock Sampson.
Do it again sometime.
Because why not? Not entirely sure why somebody from Venture Brothers is here, although he's probably the more interesting character from the series. Then we have Sam. From Sam and Max. I was a little bit worried when they said Sam was going to be here, because Sam without Max is, well, he's the straight man without the comedic foil, and all you'd be left with is banjo playing and large words. Fortunately, Max is actually sitting behind him in a booth, so we get the full experience. Then we have Claptrap. I'm sure a large number of people winced when they saw that Claptrap was going to be in this. I'm not quite sure who the bartender is. I am assuming somebody from Borderlands, judging from the art style, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Claptrap, kind of annoying, but he works. Honestly, I think the weakest character is this one, Ash, from Army of Darkness. The problem with Ash is, well, one, he's not voiced by Bruce Campbell. And two, Ash as a character, his humor comes from being shoved into extremely strange circumstances and being very serious about it.
I leave you to the tender mercies of
And then there is, you know, GLaDOS, of course.
This completes
I mean,
the first test of the contestants'
what game isn't
level
made better by
tests.
GLaDOS
The bad
being in
news
it?
is you all failed miserably.
GLaDOS's interactions with Claptrap is pretty much what saves Claptrap from being too irritating. Because the two actually play off each other. They couldn't be more opposite, really. The game is, well, it's still poker. It's a good version of poker, too. The AI seems to bet and play reasonably well. I've been playing on normal and sucking at it. Of course, that may also just be that I'm terrible at playing poker. It's Texas Hold'em. There is also a second game mode, which you'll see in a minute, called Omaha. Texas Hold'em, each player is dealt 2 cards. Then the 3 are dealt to the table. 2 additional ones are played. You make a hand of 5 out of all of it. Pretty straightforward. It's actually a fun variant on poker. It's the professional variant on poker, as far as I know. The other version is Omaha, which you'll be seeing in just a second.
I tried wearing a cowboy hat back in the 90s.
Excuse me. Do not drink soda before recording. I need to remember that. Omaha, each player is dealt 4 cards instead of 2, but they can only use 2 of the cards in their hand. This is something that I didn't quite realize when I first started playing, and wish I had, because you can even have like 4 aces in your hand. You can only use 2 of them. You have to remember that. But having the option of 4 cards, well, it gives you more flexibility, but also gives them more flexibility. So you have to be, well, it's an interesting variant. It's nice to have it there, just so you're not playing the same thing over and over again. And of course, they have the unlock system, which we'll be getting to here.
Brock steals the pot.
The unlocks, when you're playing the game, when you win, or even if you don't win, as long as you aren't the first one out, you get some unlock tokens and use them to purchase, well, what do you call them? Chips, tables, and decks. I actually really like the Sam and Max deck. pretty sure I've got some footage later on that's got that on it. So this is pretty straightforward, and you can also use the unlock tokens to purchase drinks for the various players at the table. And if you get them drunk, they are supposed to use their tells more frequently. But I haven't actually tried that, so I don't know how much more. There's also that, which you just saw, the bounty system. I think it's after about the third game that you play, you'll be given 3 tasks. Once you've completed those 3 tasks, the game, well, one of the 4 players will put their unique item on the table, and if you win the game, it's not knocking them out anymore. You have to actually win the game, and then you get that item. Of course, if you fail to get the item, they don't make you do the bounty again. They will just keep putting items on the table, although whose item it is and which one it is a bit random. But they'll keep doing it until you win one, which I'm actually quite thankful for because, like I said before, I am not very good at this. I think I've only won 1 game, which is kind of embarrassing to admit.
Check.
Yeah, it's like, this hand I'm pretty sure I'm going to win, but we're not going to find out. Anyway, the interesting thing that you run into with this game is not so much the card play, because the card play is good, but it's going to be the interaction that you get from the various characters at the table. So I am going to shut up and just play some clips of some various interactions and enjoy. If you haven't guessed, I do recommend this game. I mean, it's $5 and it's entertaining. So I'll leave you with that, and I'll leave you with the guys at the table. Until next time.
You know, Sam, not many men of action can get away with the skinny hat look.
Thanks. I've been trying to bring back hats for years, but I can't even get Max to wear his beret anymore.
Ceci n'est pas un chapeau.
I tried wearing a cowboy hat back in the 90s. Didn't take.
What about you, Brock? I see you in something of a chaplain.
Well, I can't really wear hats. My hair produces a chemical that causes them to disintegrate after a few hours. Doc says it's a super testosterone or something. Oh, jeez. Owen.
Brock Samson has been eliminated.
This is a joke, right?
I'm not very good at jokes. But here's one. What's yellow and black and red all over?
What?
Brock Samson if he doesn't leave this table.
Ah, good one.
Hey, where'd my money go?
To a pleasant upstate farm where it has room to play with all its currency friends.
Yo, Sheba, you think you can get me some better cards next time?
I would, but you didn't say the magic word. So now I will be obliged to continue dealing you junk.
Are you alright, Williams? You seem tense.
I guess I'm a little nervous. Don't tell anyone, but I'm gonna pop the question to Wendy tomorrow.
Muzzle top.
Hooray.
Yeah, I got it all planned out. Mariachi band, ring hidden in a margarita, first class all the way.
Are you sure she's gonna say yes?
I don't see why not. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a pretty great guy.
Yeah, but lifestyles like ours aren't exactly stable.
I'm doing okay. 401k, full health, dental.
Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about. The Deadites, the vampires, the never-ending battles against the forces of darkness. That stuff.
All that craziness is behind me, Brocco. Wendy and I are just gonna settle down, pop out a few kids, and live out our lives like a couple of normal people.
Outside of the occasional poker game with a talking dog, a couple of robots, and a deadly killing machine.
Very funny, smartass. Okay.
Please place your bounty item on the table.
Do I have to?
Yes.
What in the name of Dolly Madison is that?
That little thing? It's just my 2012 Spike Video Game Award for Character of the Year.
It looks familiar.
Is it valuable?
Are you kidding? Since I snagged this baby, I've been wined and dined by every mover and shaker in the entertainment industry.
I've always wondered what it would be like to move and or shake.